Oh my goodness, I could almost cry. I miss you all so much. There's Dr. Bendis, Daniel and Wonder, see CJ, Clara. Oh my goodness, Ashley, Sister Domitille. There's Megan. Oh, I can't keep up with all the boxes opening. Oh my gosh. Harrison, isn't this wonderful?
Now that I'm unmuted, yes, wonderful to see your faces. Hello, everybody.
Oh my goodness.
Too many buttons to push, you know.
This is just going to make me not want to stay on script and just want me to like talk with everybody.
No, we cannot do that, Dr. Saylor. We gotta stick to topic.
Okay. If you say so.
Well, you're the dean, so I really can say it, but it doesn't matter.
Oh no, I count on you to help keep me in line.
Well, there we go. Well, we keep each other in line, so that's the good thing.
There you go.
And then when all else fails, Dr. Bendis keeps us both in line. So
there you go. Oops.
Oh, look at your screen. Hello.
Yeah, let's see here. So stop participant sharing. There we go. Okay. All right. Well, this is so exciting to see everybody. I'm not sure if Cindy's going to join us completely or not, but okay, let's see here. View options. Do that. And let me just fix something here. There we go. I think I got that fixed. Well, we are so excited to see everybody. And look, we can see the front of Cindy. Hi, Cindy.
Did you see the back of me?
Just saw the back of your hair there for a little bit.
Oh.
I thought.
That figures. I was ordering something over the phone, so I hope you all didn't pick up on my credit card information.
Oh, was it Buntini's?
No, that was yesterday. I ordered those. Today it was effing good chicken. So there you go. Some things never change.
She's always ordering the good stuff, right?
How is everybody? You guys all look good.
You do. It's
well, CJ doesn't, but everybody else does.
All right. Well, I am so glad that you all have hopped in here. I will just give a little disclosure that I am from a place in Michigan that has spotty internet, so I'm going to do my very best. I've learned that the place where my niece is staying, her bedroom has the best internet. It turns out she also has the best mattress. She has the best view. Somehow this little 10-year-old girl just got the very best room. But anyway, so yeah, so well, it's so good to see you all. We wanted to have a little time. We are going to be sending out some information via email and things like that, but we wanted a little face-to-face time as much as we could and to record so that we could, you know, share with you kind of what's going on here, you know, with everything, you know, the changing situation. So first of all, I want to take a moment to introduce to you one of our newest faculty members, Megan Dennison. Megan, can you wave your hand so we know who you are? You look so young, you could be one of the students.
Oh, thanks.
So Megan is joining us this year. She's going to be she's in a special education assistant professor. She comes to us by way of the University of Cincinnati and before that, Oak Hills. So any Oak Hills grads in the room right now? Typically we have a few, Megan, but yeah, so Megan's from this area. She actually lives and resides in Western Hills, and we are so excited to have her join us. So welcome, Megan.
And thank you. I'm so excited. Oh, thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
Wonderful, wonderful. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm sure you guys have lots of questions, just because you are returning students, so you already have an idea of things that are happening. We have a little agenda we're going to go through, but if you have things that you want to be sure that we hit, feel free to put those in the chat bar. And if they're not on my agenda, I'll squeeze them in there for sure, because we want to make sure you leave feeling like your questions are answered and things like that. Okay. I think I mentioned we're recording this, so if you end up somehow, losing internet or something like that, you can always jump back and see what's going on. So,
And
thumbs up.
also, if there are people who aren't here that you know should hear it, please direct them to that information about the recording.
So, I think that one of the first things we wanted to start off with, which seems kind of like an odd thing to start off with in some ways, but I want to tell you, there's all of us have been working really hard over the summer to make sure that things go really well this fall. But with that, there's some reasons why we're really excited this fall, which I'm surprised to find ourselves in that situation, because it's going to be a difficult semester in some ways. But what we're excited about is we've all taken this time to learn a lot of cool new technology, not just Zoom for features like this, but also learning how to use Zoom with the breakout features and adding in polling. And some of our faculty members have been learning things like, oh shoot, I'm going to forget some of the technology names now, but different platforms that really work well to make sure that your class sessions have some dynamism to them, that they're collaborative, that they're not just somebody speaking at you in a screen, as I am doing right now. So we're excited about all the new technology we've learned, and we think that's going to help us with you all this fall, but also in the future help prepare educators with different types of technology platforms. So so that we feel really excited about. The other thing we feel really excited about is that we were really worried we'd lose people. We were really worried that people would say, oh, I'm going to take a year off, or I'm just not going to keep working towards this. But we haven't. Barring any surprise at this point, our School of Ed students are sticking with us, and that's even true for our freshmen and for our transfers. So we're really excited that hopefully the relationships we've built with you and the relationships you've built with one another are so strong that you didn't want to just leave this behind. So those are some of the reasons why, we're excited, coming for this fall. I mean, we're certainly going to miss seeing you face to face on campus, but there will still be opportunities for that. And we'll talk about those in a little bit. Faculty, is there anything else you wanted to add at this point? Okay, very good. So I think the next thing I wanted to talk about was the different formats. So the School of Education does, first of all, I'm very proud of our university, I have to say. Back in late May, early June, when other universities were promising to be face-to-face, our university wisely realized that that's extremely unlikely to happen. And that we'd be better off preparing ourselves for being virtual than counting on being face-to-face. So what that allowed our university to do is to really set up some strong professional development for all the professors, not just in the School of Education, on how to do this way. Instead of planning on face-to-face and then all of a sudden, like last semester, going, oh, what do we do? So we feel really well prepared for this time around. And a lot of that is because the university did such a great job of providing professional development, as well as we did some things on our own in the School of Education to be ready for it. So the in-sync format that we came up with is what most courses that you are enrolled in will probably be gone through. So when you look at your schedule and you see in-sync, that does not mean completely online. It does mean that you will have regular check-in times via Zoom. Our university invested in professional licenses for everybody. So if your class meets Tuesday, Thursday at 9:25, your professor is going to communicate to you early in the semester, if not before the semester starts, and say, routinely, we are going to meet every Tuesday at 9:25, but Thursdays, you don't need to check in. Or they might say, routinely, we're going to meet at 9:25 Tuesdays and Thursdays, but we'll only meet for a half hour. they're going to schedule to you all of those, you know, so that you can plan your schedule for what's going on. And the purpose of that is because what we realized last time, and we didn't, you know, was that when we went completely asynchronous, meaning there weren't a lot of Zoom meetings, everybody felt, you know, like they lost something big there. So having this face-to-face accountability, even if it's over a computer, kind of helps us, and also helps us collaborate and not perhaps feel so lonely. So Megan asked, will you still access through Blackboard in Sync? And that's right. So your professor will communicate when classes are taking place through your Blackboard announcements, which of course then goes to your email. But everything will be on Blackboard. So that will still be the place that you go to for all the information, the assignments, all of that type of thing. So we're excited about that in-sync format because we think it gives us a chance to still be with you in some way, to do small breakout rooms so we can be together. Many professors are saying that they're going to get to class early or stay late so that students can just pop in. So just like we would in a normal classroom, you know, you might already be hanging out in the room when we walk in, or, you know, we might be setting up and you come in. We'll be here so that if you have questions that you want to ask before class or after class, we can hang out before and after Zoom. Now, depending on the professor's schedule, it might be only before or after, or they might have an alternative time, but that's the idea. Some of you also have classes that are online, and when it says online and not in sync, that means there aren't any requirements for Zoom meetings. In that case, you're just working completely on your own. And then of course your field work is coded differently, and we'll talk about field work here in a little bit. So I think that in sync will be a great improvement over what we went through from the middle of March to the end of the semester last year. From the standpoint of, we'll have the Zoom technology better known, and we will be better able to plan for this coming semester. Before, we had to all react quickly to the pandemic. It seemed like you guys left for spring break and then boom, we didn't get to see you again. And that could almost make me cry, but we won't go there right now. So any questions about in sync? Okay. Well, if something pops up, feel free to put that in the little toolbar. That would be totally fine. And I do want to also mention that we will still be on campus. So campus is still open, so you can still come to campus. We just can't hold classes because of social distancing primarily. So if you want to come on campus to be able to use the library because you missed the Fifth Third Dining Hall food so much, because you just feel like you need a better stable internet connection, or you need to get away from your house where maybe there's a lot of distractions. Maybe you want to meet one-on-one with some of us, which we will be able, most of us will be able to do. You would just need to set up an appointment, and of course we'll be 6 feet away from each other with masks on, but we would be more than happy to meet with you. So campus is open, and we do hope you take advantage of that. Parking, you probably won't have to park in the Scooby-Doo 2 lot, as Cindy calls it. You know, parking will probably be a little better. And, you know, we just really hope that we do get opportunities to see and interact with you. But if not, that's fine. And we're happy to interact with you this way, and want to be able to see you as much as possible. Anything I didn't mention about campus being open, everyone, or any questions about that? Oops. Does that mean the education resource? Oh, good question about education resource room. So before, Cindy, were you going to jump in? Okay.